problem is there. Now, okay. Hello, hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sheikh Rahman, good morning. Shudeshna, good morning. Meghna, good morning. Gani Kumar, good morning. Babja Parida, good morning. Anime World, good morning. Modulity, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bagunnara, Hiramai, good morning. Bagunnara, everyone, Manchi at home. Vinutna, good morning. Project 1, wow, good morning, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bagunnara, everyone, Manchi at home. Bagunnara, everyone, Manchi at home. Very good, very good, very good. So what's going on at home? क्या हो रहा है घर पे? What's going on? Chilling or studying? What's going on at home? क्या हो रहा है घर पे? Chilling or studying? CWS. We are not normal people, sir. We are ultra pro legends. So that's why we are also chilling. But we are not chilling like normal people. We are not chilling with movies. We are not chilling with web series. We are not chilling with outing. Till NEET 2027, we will chill by only one method. That is chilling with study. Because for us, study is not a burden. Study is also a type of chilling because this study will only make us doctors, sir. So why to consider this study as a burden? So that's why we are doing CWS, chilling with studying. No problem, no problem. Yeah. So shall we start with the class? Shuru kare bhai. I am also good. Student-teacher relation is directly proportional. If Miru Manchi, Nenu Manchi, Miru Chadda, Nenu Chadda. Since you said Miru Manchi, so that's why Nenu also Manchi. No problem, no problem. Yeah. So shall we start with the class? Shuru kare. So everyone is saying yes, sir. No problem, no problem. And I think in last class we were talking about some problems based on average speed, average velocity, displacement, distance. Everyone understood all these points. Half distance given, so directly we can write V average 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2, half time V1 plus V2 by 2. Then in one question both situation can be used. In JEE Mains they have asked such question. In one situation half time and half distance both will be used. So all these things we did in our last class. Yeah. Average speed means total distance by total time. Average velocity means total displacement by total time. So all these things we did in our last class. No problem, no problem. Yeah. Today we will move further, and today we will talk about instantaneous quantities. Yeah. We'll talk about instantaneous velocity, instantaneous acceleration. We will talk also, do you know difference between when to calculate instantaneous value and when to calculate average value? Do you know this? What is the difference, basic difference between instantaneous value of a quantity and average value of a quantity? So tell me, what is the difference? What is the difference when you calculate? Because sometimes in question they will not mention find instantaneous value, instantaneous velocity. Sometimes they will not mention find average velocity. So how you will get to know when to calculate instantaneous value and when to calculate average value? So whenever they will ask you at a particular instant of time, for example, t equal to 2 seconds, t equal to 4 seconds, t equal to 5 seconds, these are instantaneous value. And whenever they will ask you for a duration of time, t equal to 0 to t equal to 2 seconds, t equal to 1 second to t equal to 5 seconds. So when they will ask you for duration of time, wow, some of our old student is there, Deepna Reddy, doing MD, pediatrics. Very good. Very happy to see your message. Yeah. You see name. People are keeping different name, Vinutana, Vargo, different. But look at that name. At the rate Dr. Deepna Reddy. So that is the power, that is the magic of being a doctor. And that's why every one of you are preparing. Yeah. Dipna Reddy, very good. Rock in your life, doing MD. Wow, very nice. Very happy. Being a teacher, I'm very happy to see your message. Yeah. All the best for future. All the best for future, and you will rock. Don't worry. Yeah. Our students are always rock star. So rock in your life in coming future also. So chill in your life, enjoy your life, and be a good doctor. Pediatrics. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Yeah. So, okay. So again, we will come back to the little emotional we became after seeing that message. Yeah, okay, बहुत बढ़िया, no problem. Yeah. So point is, no problem. Yeah, Deepna Reddy, chill. Okay, no problem. You have done your job. You are on a good path. You'll be one of the best person in the society of our country. Yeah. So work with that spirit wherever you are. No problem. Yeah. So again, we will come back to our studies. Remaining people, have you got some motivation from Deepna Reddy? Not Deepna Reddy, Dr. Deepna Reddy. They are example for all of you. So like that you have to become. And after 4 or 5 years, when we will be again having online class, there you also have to come. Sir, I'm doing MBBS from here. I'm doing MD from here. That is the spirit of life required. That is the only feeling which teacher has. Nothing else. We feel happy only by this thing. Yeah. So that feeling is required. Like this, you can also come after 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. And you can say, sir, I was your student and I am doing this, I am doing that. That my chest will become of 56 inch. Our PM Modi has 56-inch chest. My will also become 56-inch chest with the proudness. No problem. Yeah. So, but for that you have to work hard. You have to work hard. So we will start with the class. No problem. Yeah. So you can write the name of topic. Okay. No problem. Yeah. You can write the name of topic. Problems based on. Okay, very good, Deepna. Problems based on instantaneous velocity and instantaneous acceleration. Problems based on instantaneous velocity and instantaneous acceleration. Problems based on instantaneous velocity and instantaneous acceleration. So this is the name of topic, and here only we will talk about one line. You can write one line, no problem. Yeah, okay. Whenever we calculate any value, then at a particular instant of time, then that value is known as instantaneous. Whenever we calculate any value at a particular instant of time, then that value is known as instantaneous value. Whenever we calculate any value for a particular instant of time, then that value is known as instantaneous value. And whenever we calculate for a duration of time, whenever we calculate any value at a particular instant of time, then it is known as instantaneous value. And whenever we calculate any value for a duration of time, then it is known as average value. So is it okay? Is this point is okay? Then we'll talk about formula which will be used here. Is this point is okay? Because many times they will not mention average value. You have to find instantaneous value. You have to identify from the question itself. Is it okay, bhai? This point is okay? So always remember, whenever you calculate any value means you are calculating value of position, you are calculating value of velocity, you are calculating value of acceleration. Whenever you calculate any value at a particular instant of time, particular instant of my time is t equal to 2 seconds, t equal to 10 seconds, t equal to 5 seconds. All these values are instantaneous value. And whenever you calculate any value means value of velocity, value of acceleration. So whenever you calculate any value for a duration of time, that value is known as its average value. So this is what I wanted to tell. Now we'll start with the formulas that will be used here. So एक बार देखो, no problem, yeah, okay. So whenever we calculate any quantity value for a duration of time, that is known as average value. And whenever we calculate value of any quantity for a particular instant of time, that is known as instantaneous value. And from here we have to learn about, and both things I will tell you how to write average velocity also, instantaneous velocity also, average acceleration also, instantaneous acceleration also. So this is how we define, no problem, yeah. Now be focused, yeah. So we always write average velocity, V average. You already know it's a vector quantity, that's why I'm using vector, no problem. V average will be always equal to, average velocity will be calculated for a duration of time. So average velocity means total displacement by total time. Total displacement means delta x bar by delta t. No problem, yeah. So our average velocity will be, displacement means change in position. X here means, x means position of the body, and displacement is nothing. Displacement, you already know, displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final. Means displacement will be the change in position, yeah. So this is how we say average velocity will come delta x bar by delta t, or you can also write as x2 bar minus x1 bar by t2 minus t1. If they don't give in vector, then we will write in the scalar form. If they are talking about only one direction, then we will not use vector. We can say V average will be delta x by delta t. But if the same thing anyone asks me instantaneous velocity, then instantaneous value is always calculated with the help of differentiation. V instantaneous will be your dx bar by dt, or people also say ds bar by dt, depends on the question. If they have given displacement, then we will say rate of change of displacement. If they have given me position vector, then I will say rate of change of position vector. No problem, yeah. In scalar form, if you want to write, this is for different direction. But someone says, sir, body is moving in one particular direction. So V instantaneous you can directly write as dx by dt. Or you can also write as ds by dt, depends on the question. If they have given x, then dx by dt. If they have given s, then ds by dt. So average velocity delta x by delta t, instantaneous velocity dx by dt. No problem. We will use all this in our numerical, yeah. Similar manner we have for acceleration also. We have two types of acceleration. Average acceleration means delta v bar by delta t. You already know acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. So that's why average acceleration will be delta v bar by delta t. Or you can also say final velocity v2 bar minus v1 bar by delta t means t2 minus t1. No problem, yeah. So this is how we calculate average acceleration. Similarly, we can find instantaneous acceleration also. Instantaneous acceleration we can write as A instantaneous will be equal to dv bar by dt. Or we can say generally they ask for one because we are studying motion in a straight line. So motion will be only in one particular direction. So you can remove that vector sign also. A instantaneous will be equal to dv by dt. Is it okay, bhai? Is it okay? Most of you are knowing this thing. Is it okay? Average velocity delta x by delta t, instantaneous velocity dx by dt, average acceleration delta v by delta t, instantaneous acceleration dv by dt. Now one more formula is there for instantaneous acceleration. Can you tell me what is the other formula for instantaneous acceleration? One formula is dv by dt, which we know. Does there is any other formula for instantaneous acceleration? Is there any other formula for instantaneous acceleration? Always remember, this formula of instantaneous acceleration we use when velocity depends on time. If someone comes and give you velocity which is depending on time, then we can say instantaneous acceleration will be dv by dt. But sometimes they can give you velocity depending on x also. So always remember, don't write d square x by dt. That is the meaning of this only, bhai. So sometimes what I'm trying to tell. Actually, whenever velocity is given, velocity can be given in two manner. Velocity can be given as function of time. Then you can differentiate velocity with respect to time. You will get instantaneous acceleration. But sometimes velocity may be given as function of x. Then you cannot differentiate velocity with respect to time, because velocity will be given as function of x and you are trying to differentiate with respect to time, then it will not be possible. So that's why we have second formula for instantaneous acceleration, and that formula is v dv by dx. This is used when velocity is given as function of x, and this is used when velocity is given as function of time. Both are same formula. Actually, to get this formula we use chain rule. I will tell you that also. Before that you can write all these things. Come on, एक बार देख लो. So when velocity will be given as function of time, then we will write acceleration as dv by dt. But if the velocity is given as function of x, then we will write acceleration as v dv by dx. And if you want to know how this came, from here only it came. How this came, sir? From here only. Don't think definition of acceleration change. Definition of acceleration is always same. Rate of change of velocity. So from here only we get. Because you already know, sir, instantaneous acceleration will come, sir, dv by dt. But problem is v is function of x. Then what to do? Can I differentiate v with respect to t? No, because your v is function of x. So that's why we use chain rule. dv by dt into dx by dx. So we multiply with dx and we divide with dx. Just same thing I am writing. By multiplying with dx, dividing with dx. And now what we do? We flip these two. dt we write with dx and this dx we write like this. So this will become dv by dx and this will become dx by dt. Same thing I am writing. Now from here what will happen? This dx by dt is your velocity. And now you got v as a function of, now you are differentiating v with respect to x. So this will become v dv by dx. So from here only this result come depending on our requirement. Is it okay? I'm giving you time of 2 seconds. एक बार सारे formula check कर लो भाई. We'll start with numerical. Only numericals we will do now. एक बार देख लो. If everything is okay, you can say done, sir. You can say done, sir, if everything is fine. Then we'll start with some questions. No problem. Yeah. So before moving further, I just want to make clear few points. Average velocity delta x by delta t, instantaneous velocity dx by dt, average acceleration delta v by delta t, instantaneous acceleration dv by dt or v dv by dx. Sir, how I will get to know I have to use dv by dt or v dv by dx? That will be decided by v. If v is function of t, dv by dt, v is function of x, v dv by dx. That means we can start with some questions. You can write, come on. You can write, you write, you write, a particle is moving along x-axis. A particle is moving along x-axis. And its position, a particle is moving along x-axis and its position is found to be function of time. A particle is moving along x-axis and its position is found to be function of time given by equation x equal to 2 plus 10t. NCERT question, NCERT solved example. One question is given like this. Yeah, a particle is moving along x-axis. A particle is moving along x-axis and its position is function of time given as x equal to 2 plus 10t square. Find first question. Its velocity at t equal to 2 seconds. Find first velocity at t equal to 2 seconds. Directly we can write like this. Second, average velocity from t equal to 0 to t equal to 2 seconds. Third, acceleration at t equal to 2 seconds. These are the three possible. First two questions are given in NCERT solved example. So instantaneous velocity, instantaneous is always easy to find. Just differentiate, put the value, answer will come. Chetu Reddy correct, Monasha correct, Tanuj Kumar correct, Meghna correct, modality correct. Everyone is getting instantaneous velocity. Naidu written all three answers. Very good, Naidu. Chetu Reddy second one answer also came. Bhargav Gopisetti still first one giving. Come on fast. Jaldi jaldi karo bhai. So Yogi Vardhan also all three answers correct. Chetu Reddy has given all the three answers one by one. Modality second answer correct. No problem. Meghna correct. MT Sure correct. Tanuj Kumar correct. Mona Shai Thota correct. I think everyone is getting easy only, but important type of model is the first question of NCERT solved example. If you check NCERT solved example, this is the first question. Easy, but given in NCERT may be asked. So that's why we are doing. No problem. Yeah. So first thing I will simply say, sir, in first question you are asking find velocity at t equal to 2 seconds. Now check, nowhere they have mentioned find instantaneous velocity. They have simply said find velocity at t equal to 2 seconds. Means my brain will say they are asking velocity at a particular instant. And whenever they ask me particular instant, means they are asking us instantaneous velocity. And instantaneous velocity we know, sir, dx by dt. Now from here we will differentiate, we will get our velocity. Velocity will become, sir, if you differentiate, 2 differentiation will become 0. 10t square differentiation will become 20t. No problem. Yeah. So after we have done differentiation, this is the velocity that we will get. Now they are asking you this value of velocity at what time? T equal to 2 seconds. Now you can put here t equal to 2 seconds. If you put 20 into 2, you will get 40 meter per second, which everyone has got the answer. First one answer will come 40 meter per second. But always remember, instantaneous velocity comes directly, but average will never come directly, because average you have to calculate x2, you have to calculate x1, then only average will come. So I'll simply say you are asking me average velocity from t equal to 0 to 2 equal to 2 seconds. Average velocity means, sir, delta x by delta t. That means, sir, x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1. What is x2? Tell me what is x2? Here what will be x2? NCERT solved example only. What is x2? What is x2? x2 means, एक बार देख लो भाई, some people know, those who don't know, एक बार देख लो. x2 means that value of x when time is t2. x2 means that value of x when time is t2. x2 means final value of x. x1 means initial value of x. And for finding final value of x, initial value of x, you require the time. So x2 means that value of x when time is t2. So what is the final time? 2 seconds. So put here t equal to 2. You will get x2. x2 means that value of x when time is final. That is 2 seconds. So put kar do t equal to 2. So this will become 2 plus 10 into 2 square. This is 4. So 10 into 4, 40. 40 plus 2. This will become 42. x1 means that value of x when time is initial. That is 0. So put t equal to 0 there. It will become 2. Now you will put here x2 40, x1 2 by t2 minus t1. 2 minus 0. t2 is 2, t1 is 0. So 2 minus 0. So that will come 40 by 2. That will come 20 meter per second. This is the average velocity that we will get. If anyone asks me acceleration we know, sir, dv by dt. How much velocity we got? 40 by dt. So average acceleration will come 0. Acceleration will come 0 now. Velocity got 40. So differentiation of 40 will be 0. जल्दी से बोल दो. Velocity you calculated now 40 meter per second. Acceleration means dv by dt. So if you differentiate velocity is 40. Differentiate 40, it will come 0. Wrong. ये गलत है. अरे whenever you don't differentiate value of velocity at an instant, ये wrong है. You have to always differentiate function of velocity. You cannot differentiate. This is not velocity, bhai. This is a very common mistake. Students find velocity at particular instant, and to find acceleration they differentiate that. No, velocity, this is not velocity. This is one value of velocity. So whenever you have to find acceleration, you cannot differentiate one value of velocity. If you differentiate one value of velocity, it will always come 0. You have to differentiate function of velocity. So this will be wrong. Sir, I know acceleration will be dv by dt, but velocity is not 40. Velocity is 40 only at t equal to 2 seconds. Means we have to differentiate what, sir? General function of velocity. That is 20t. So we have to differentiate 20t. Now, yeah, so don't differentiate 40. You have to differentiate this 20t. 20t differentiation will come 20. So acceleration will come 20 meter per second square. Is it okay, bhai? Did you got the idea? It's a very common silly mistake which students do. Acha, okay. No problem. MT sure is saying my name is not M3 sure, it is M Treasure. Chalo, no problem. Yeah. So be careful. This is a very common mistake. You can do one more question. Come on. Torga. One JEE Mains question, easy questions has been only asked. You write. You write. A particle is moving along x-axis. A particle is moving along x-axis. And its position is given as. A particle is moving along x-axis. And its position is given as x equal to a plus bt plus ct square plus dt cube. A, B, C, D are constant. They will mention in the bracket. A particle is moving along x-axis and its position is given as x equal to a plus bt plus ct square plus dt cube. Find its initial velocity. Find its initial velocity and initial acceleration. Find its initial velocity and initial acceleration. But here time required now to find velocity and acceleration. What time you will put? What time you will put? What time you will put? They're asking you find initial velocity and initial acceleration. Time to diya nahi hai. So initial means t equal to 0. JEE means question. Re-NEET 2023 also this question came. So be careful, yeah. They are not mentioned. Sir, I know x given, position given. If I differentiate position, velocity will come. If I differentiate velocity, acceleration will come. But velocity will come in the terms of time. Acceleration will come in the terms of time. But you have not given time. But I have mentioned find velocity and acceleration. Find initial velocity and initial acceleration. Initial itself means beginning. And in beginning, your time will be always 0. So you have to put t equal to 0. Sudeshna, अच्छे से करो. B and C will not come. B and 2C will come. Project 1 very good. You cannot do mistake in such question. Already you know. M Treasure. First answer correct. B and 2C will come. I will simply say initial means t equal to 0. That also means instantaneous value. Sir, why you are calculating instantaneous? Why you are not calculating x2 minus x1 by? Because they have mentioned initial. Initial means particular instant. Particular instant means instantaneous. Instantaneous, what value of time? Initial means t equal to 0. So I'll simply say, sir, I have x. If I differentiate x, I will get v. So first get the function of v. A differentiation 0. BT, A differentiation will be 0. BT differentiation will be B. This will become 2CT. This will become 3DT square. No problem. That means our velocity of function of velocity will come B plus 2CT plus 3DT square. Now they are asking me initial. Initial means t equal to 0. Now we'll put t equal to 0. Once you put t equal to 0, it will become B, because these two will become 0. Similarly, acceleration they are asking. So acceleration we know, sir, dv by dt. Now we will differentiate velocity, will get acceleration. Once you differentiate velocity, don't differentiate this. You have to differentiate. This is not value of velocity. This is only one particular value. You have to always differentiate function of velocity. So when you differentiate velocity, B differentiation 0, 2CT differentiation 2C, and this will become 6DT. Now they are again asking you t equal to 0 is initial, so it will give you 2C. Is it, this will become again 0, t equal to 0 if you put. Is it okay, bhai? Is it okay? Hello. Is it okay? Means if you differentiate position, you will get function of velocity. And when you differentiate function of velocity, you will get function of acceleration. And when you put the time required, you will get your velocity at particular instant. I will give you next question. Come on, Targa. Samayam ledu. You get right. You get right. You're right. A particle is moving along x-axis. A particle is moving along x-axis, and its position is given as x equal to, alpha t cube minus beta t square. This is also one of the PYQ. Its position is given as x equal to alpha t cube minus beta t square. Find the time when its acceleration will become 0. Find the time when its acceleration will become 0. Easy. You have to find acceleration. You have to equate it to 0. That's it. Find the time when its acceleration will become 0. So x given, M Treasure is saying correct. Find the time when its acceleration will become 0. So x given, if you difference, Chatu Reddy, very good. Palikeshwara Rao, very good. Project 1, very good. Yogi Vardhan, very good. Meghna, very good. We'll do very easily, sir. You are asking me, you are asking us, find the time when acceleration will be 0. So first we will calculate acceleration, then we'll equate that acceleration to 0. I will simply say, sir, x given. First we can, from x directly you can never find acceleration. So from x you will first find v. Sir, v I can find, sir, dx by dt. Now from here on we'll get the function of velocity that will become, sir, 3 alpha t square minus 2 beta t. We know this much of differentiation, but we cannot stop here. In the same question, if they would ask you, find the time when particle comes to rest. Hello. Next question will be like that. If someone would have asked you, find the time when particle will come to rest, then from here only you can equate velocity to 0. But they're not asking you find the time when velocity is 0. They're asking you find the time when acceleration is 0. So x given, first we'll differentiate x, we got v. Now we'll differentiate v. We will get our a. So acceleration will come, sir. Acceleration will come when you differentiate, it will become 6 alpha t minus 2 beta. And what said in the question, find the time when acceleration will become 0. So equate it to 0. That means from here you will get 6 alpha t will be equal to 2 beta. So t will become 2 beta by 6 alpha. That means it will become beta by 3 alpha. Is it okay, bhai? Is it okay? चलो एक और क्वेश्चन बनाओ भाई, फटाफट. Slowly make question little complicated. No problem. Yeah, okay. Yeah, easy only. Slowly we will not bombard directly tough question. I'm preparing you for slowly we will increase the level of question. You can do one more question. You're right. You're right. Find the acceleration. Find the acceleration of the particle. Find the acceleration of the particle. Find the acceleration of the particle. Find the acceleration of the particle when it comes to rest. Find the acceleration of the particle when it comes to rest. Find the acceleration of the particle when it comes to rest. Find the acceleration of the particle when it comes to rest. So first we have to find at what time it will come to rest. Then we have to put that time to get the acceleration. Find the acceleration of the particle when it will come to rest. Everyone is saying the answer seems to be correct. Yogi Vardhan saying 12. Project 1 is saying 12. Empty Shore is M Treasure is also saying 12. Palikeshwara Rao. Hello Pola. Okay. Time is coming. Time will come 2 seconds now. I think everyone will get no problem. Yeah. Okay. We can check. Yeah. They are asking us find acceleration. Find acceleration Find acceleration when particle comes to rest. Find acceleration when particle comes to rest. Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Means I will simply say in the question they're talking about both. They're talking about rest means they're talking about velocity also. Sir, acceleration means acceleration also. So first I can simply say, sir, you have given me x, so I can find v. थोड़ा ध्यान दो भाई, थोड़ा ध्यान दो. Some people are able to do, those who are not able to do. Logically, you have to put your brain. They are asking find the acceleration when particle comes to rest. Find the acceleration when particle comes to rest. Rest means velocity will be zero. Means in the question they are talking about velocity also, they are talking about acceleration also. So पहले दोनों को निकाल लो. Sir, velocity will come dx by dt. From here our velocity will come how much, sir? We know this differentiation. It will become 3t square minus 12t. This is the velocity, sir. No problem. Wait karo. One more point will come. Yeah. Okay. Velocity will come, sir. 3t square minus 12t. Now you are also talking about acceleration. So acceleration bhi nikal liya. dv by dt. So from here our acceleration came 60 minus 12. 60 minus 12. They are asking me this value of acceleration only. But they are asking me one particular instant. What is that particular instant? That particular instant is, they're not asking find acceleration. They're asking us acceleration. Find acceleration when velocity is zero. Find acceleration when particle comes to rest. So first find when particle will come to rest. When particle will come to rest? When its velocity will become zero. So equate velocity to zero to get the time. From here I will say 3t square minus 12t will be equal to 0. Now thoda dhyan do. From here, this is a very common mistake which students do. From here, two value of time will come. You are saying time will come, sir, time will come 4 seconds. No, wrong. Two values of time will come. Because this is a quadratic equation. So you will simply say you will solve like this. 3t you will take common. T minus 4, because nowadays paper are becoming conceptual, so two answers will be possible. Generally student will say 4 seconds, but two time will be possible because this is a quadratic equation. From here 3t you will take common, this will be equal. That means from here two values are possible. That means 3t equal to 0 means t equal to 0, and other possible value is t minus 4 equal to 0 means t equal to 4. Are you getting idea by what I am trying to tell? Two values of time will come. 0 second will also come. 4 second will also come. That's why two answers will come. 12 will also come. Minus 12 will also come. That's why I've given you this question just to tell you this point. Because nowadays paper are becoming more conceptual, so they can involve such maths. Yeah. So from here we will simply say two values of time will come. T can be either 0 or t can be either 4 second. Now we will put, acceleration will come plus minus 12. Now we'll simply say that two values of time came, t equal to 0, t equal to 4 seconds. We'll put here t equal to 0. Our acceleration will come minus 12 meter per second square. The next possible value of time when velocity is 0, t equal to 4 seconds. We'll put here t equal to 4 seconds. Then it will become 6 into 4, 24. 24 minus 12. That will become 12 meter per second. Means acceleration will have two values, plus minus 12 meter per second square. Did you got the idea? कुछ समझे क्या? Did you understood? Whenever such situations will come, two possible answers will be there. चलो एक और क्वेश्चन बनाओ भाई. You can add one more question here. You can add one more question here only. You can write. You write in the above question, find velocity of the particle. In the above question, find velocity of the particle. In the above question, from here only, in the above question, find velocity of the particle when its acceleration is 0. Just before this, you calculated acceleration when velocity is 0. Now you are calculating velocity when acceleration is 0. In the above question, find velocity of the particle when its acceleration is 0. Now only one value will come. Very good. Yeah. Everyone is giving answer, no problem. Find the velocity when acceleration is 0. So equate this acceleration to 0. You will get the time 60 minus 12 equal to 0. T equal to 2 seconds. At this time, sir, acceleration will become 0. At this time, I want velocity. At this time, I want velocity. Where is velocity? This is velocity. Put here the time. So you'll get velocity at that time t equal to 2 seconds. So this will become 3 into 2 square minus 12 into 2. So this will give you 12 minus 24. That will come minus 12 meter per second. Is it okay, bhai? Everyone has given the answer. I'm giving you time of 2 seconds. Check karo. Check all these questions. Some more questions we will do. Once you can check all 4-5 questions which we have done. Hello Pola, we will do questions. Zoom out screen. एक बार देख लो सारे क्वेश्चंस. So before moving further, I will just confirm few points. Okay, we will do some more questions. We will do, no problem. Yeah, okay. No problem. Yeah. You tell me, if you differentiate displacement, what will come? If you differentiate displacement, what will come? Yeah, very good. Everyone is saying done, sir, no problem. Yeah. If you differentiate displacement, what will come? Velocity will come. Okay, no problem. Achha, if you differentiate velocity, then what will come? If you differentiate velocity, then what will come? If you differentiate velocity, then what will come? Acceleration will come. You can do one more question, no problem. You are getting the idea, no problem. Yeah. You can write. You can write. When a particle, now slowly, little tough questions we will add. You write, a particle is moving along x-axis. A particle is moving along x-axis. JE means question I am giving. A particle is moving along x-axis such that a particle is moving along x-axis such that its velocity is found to be, a particle is moving along x-axis such that its velocity is found to be function of its position. Its velocity is found to be function of its position given as v equal to 2x square. A particle is moving along x-axis such that its velocity is function of position given as v equal to 2x square. Find its acceleration. When it reaches to the point. Find its acceleration when it reaches to the point x equal to 2 meter. Find its acceleration when it reaches to the point x equal to 2 meter. M Treasure, very good. Yogi Vardhan, very good. No one is getting answer 8. Everyone is getting. Yogi Vardhan, very good. Project 1, very good. Naidu, very good. Bhargav, very good. Chetu Reddy, very good. Sunita, very good. I think everyone is getting idea. Generally, students say, sir, velocity differentiation will give acceleration. Velocity, so they differentiate there. They get 4x. What is the normal student? What generally student do? They see velocity, sir, acceleration means differentiation of velocity. They differentiate the velocity. 2x square differentiation will be 4x. Now they put x equal to 2 here. So acceleration becomes 4 into 2. Acceleration becomes 8. Wrong. If v is given as 2t square, then you can do. This is what I told you. Now I will simply, whenever I will see this question in my brain, it will strike. Sir, velocity is given as function of x. And whenever velocity is given as function of x, acceleration will be, sir, v dv by dx. Now what is the value of? So first we can find dv by dx from here. So dv by dx will come. Everyone has got correct answer. No problem if you have understood the concept. dv by dx will be 4x, sir. Now we'll put it here. What is v? 2x square. What is dv by dx? 4x. So our answer will become 8x cube. Now when they are asking you x equal to 2, so you can put here 2 cube. So 8 into 8, answer will come 64 meter per second square. Is it okay, bhai? Is it okay? No problem. Everyone has got. You can do one more question. Chalo, one PYQ I will give just to check your brain. You can write. You write. A particle is moving. A particle is moving along x-axis. And its position is given as x equal to t square minus 2t plus 10. A particle is moving along x-axis and its position is given as x equal to t square minus 2t plus 10. Find its displacement when it comes to rest. 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 M ट्रेजर थोड़ा सही से करो. Okay. Find its displacement when it comes to rest. M treasure saying 9, Chetu ready 9. Okay, everyone is saying 9. But 9 is wrong answer. This is what I told. You have to catch the minute things. 9 is the wrong answer. 9 is the wrong answer. Yogi Vardhan is saying correct answer. Answer will come -1. This is position. I never said you that displacement is position. What I said, displacement is a change in position. Hello, whenever I needed to write displacement, अब displacement मैंने क्या x लिखा है क्या? Have I written displacement as x? Displacement is a change in position. You are getting 9, that is your final position. They are not asking you position. They are asking you this. Are you getting idea, bhai? This question came, NEET PYQ, re-NEET 2016, this question came. Many of the students did the same mistake which you are doing. They are asking you, if they ask you position, then 9 is correct answer. But they are not asking you position. They are asking you find displacement means change in position. Question is very simple. Sir, you have given me x, you are talking about velocity, you are saying find the displacement of the particle when particle comes to rest. When particle comes to rest means velocity will be 0. So we'll find velocity from here 2t minus 2 because this differentiation will become 0. This is the velocity, sir. Velocity will be 0, sir. From here time will come 1 second. Now when you put t equal to 1, you will get final position at t equal to 1. Put t equal to 1 there, you will get final position. 1 square 1, 1 minus 2, minus 1, minus 1 plus 10, you will get 9. This is the final position. Final position. They have not asked you final position. What they have asked you? Displacement. Displacement. Displacement means change in position. Means x2 final position minus initial position. Final position is how much? 9. Initial position means t equal to 0. What is its position? Initial position means t equal to 0. What is the position? So put t equal to 0. It will come 10. So 9 minus 10. Answer will come minus 1 meter. Are you getting idea? Did you understood why I given this question? So you have to be careful. There is a difference between position and displacement. Displacement means change in position. Whenever they ask displacement, we have to find change in position. I'm giving you time of 1 second. Once you can check these situations, no problem. Then we will move little more further. Little more further. If everything is okay, you can say done, sir. No problem, no problem. Yeah, okay. Sir, we are able to get, we are getting no problem, yeah. Okay, no problem, yeah, okay. Now we will move further and we will talk about one more part. We'll move further and we will talk about one more part. No problem, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. We will talk about now some questions we will do from here based on integration. थोड़ा ध्यान दो, be careful, yeah. Till now I am giving you position. When you are differentiating position, you are getting velocity. When you are differentiating velocity, you are getting acceleration. Can you tell me if I integrate velocity, then what will come? When I will integrate velocity, then what will come? Reverse I am doing. When I differentiate displacement, I am getting velocity. So when I will integrate velocity, I will get displacement. No problem, yeah. So now we are going to talk about some reverse question. थोड़ा ध्यान दो भाई, थोड़ा ध्यान दो. This is a tricky part where student feel problem. थोड़ा ध्यान दो. Be focused. थोड़ा ध्यान देना. Be careful. One set of formula we are going to talk. Till now our focus was differentiation questions. Now I am going to move towards integration questions. So थोड़ा ध्यान देना. Be careful. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah. Sir, just now you have written V. Be careful, otherwise mistake will happen. You are long-term people. You have seen you struggle in all this type of integration. So if V is given, we already know, sir, V will be dx by dt. That means from here we can do cross multiplication. Dx will be coming as a v dt. Now from here if you integrate both sides, here initial, here you will integrate with respect to time. Here you will integrate with respect to time. So and here whenever you do integration, you have to do integration in the limit of time. You have to use the limits of integration. So here whenever I will integrate, this is the integration with respect to time. So here we will get initial time t1, final time t2. Here I will get initial position x1 because we are integrating with respect to x. Here I will get initial position x1, final position x2. Now when you integrate this dx integration will give you x. From where to where? x1 to x2. And here integration, of course, one function will be there. We have to integrate it. v dt from T1 to T2. थोड़ा ध्यान दो भाई, थोड़ा ध्यान दो. From here if you put the upper limit, lower limit, it will become x2 minus x1. That will be coming as T1 to T2 v dt. Can you tell me what is x2? Can you tell me what is x2? What is x2? Can you tell me what is x2? Final position. x1 initial position, and this x2 minus x1 is the displacement. Sometimes questions has been, since the paper is becoming more conceptual, you need to know these things also, because many times they ask question, find final position, initial position. They will say initially particle was at x equal to 10, so here 10 will come, this 10 will go that side, it will add your value. So if they ask you x2 minus x1 is your displacement. If they ask us displacement, then directly we will write x2 minus x1, value will come. If you integrate this velocity, directly you will get x2 minus x1, that is displacement, which we know when we integrate velocity we get displacement. But some tough models are asked where they will say particle was initially at x equal to 10. Find final position. If they ask you final position, by giving initial, you have to calculate x2. If they ask you displacement, directly integration. Hello? Are you understanding? I'm trying to develop one understanding in your brain. Difference between position and displacement. If they ask me displacement, directly I will integrate. But if they ask me final position by giving some initial position, then I have to use x2 minus x1. Be careful. In conceptual tough paper, they can ask you. The way here you did mistake, here also students do mistake. So you have to keep in your mind. If they ask us displacement, directly we'll integrate, we'll put the limit. But if they ask us find final position by giving initial position, then here we have to put initial position and we have to get final position. This is one thing, no problem. Same thing we can do for acceleration also. Same thing. So be careful, be careful. Generally they ask displacement only, we integrate and we get, yeah. But if they want to make you some mistake, then they can ask you final position, no problem, yeah. Second thing, same thing we can do for acceleration also, because we know, sir, acceleration is dv by dt. That means from here again I can do cross multiplication. I can say dv will be coming as a dt. Now again we will integrate both sides. Integrate both sides. Here acceleration will be function of time. So we'll integrate this side with respect to time. Limit t1 to t2. And here limit will be from initial velocity to final velocity. Here your limit will be from initial velocity to final velocity. Initial velocity I represent with u, or you can say from v1 to v2, no problem. Now when you integrate this dv, when you integrate dv, you'll get v limits v1 to v2. We have already done all these limits. This side integration will come t1 to t2 a dt. Now from here this will become v2 minus v1. This will be coming as integration t1 to t2 a dt. Now if someone says you, if someone give you initial velocity v1, put here, you'll get v2. Most of the time they say particle starts from rest. Student, generally remember, if you integrate acceleration, velocity will come wrong. If you integrate acceleration, you'll get change in velocity. We remember now, we remember when we integrate velocity, we get displacement. That is correct. Because when we integrate velocity, we get change in position. Change in position is only known as displacement. But when you integrate acceleration, you never get velocity. You always get change in velocity. Change in velocity don't have any separate name. That's why people, are you getting? This is a common mistake. People think, sir, when you integrate displacement, when you integrate velocity, we will get displacement. Correct. Because when you integrate velocity, you actually get change in position. Change in position is given separate name, displacement. Similarly, when you integrate acceleration, you get change in velocity. Change in velocity don't have any separate name. So when you integrate acceleration, you'll get change in velocity. When you integrate velocity, you'll get change in position, which is known as displacement. Here also, if they give you initial velocity, you have to put its value. Is it okay, bhai? You can write both situations. Come on. So when we integrate velocity, we actually get change in position. That change in position is known as displacement. Whenever we integrate acceleration, we never get velocity. We get change in velocity. That change in velocity is known as change in velocity only. If initial velocity is 0, then we can say velocity. Jaldi se bol do bhai. We'll start with some questions now. You can write one question. Come on. You can write one question. हाँ, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. थोड़ा अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ाना है. For conceptual papers, we have to be little more conceptual. You can write. That's why basic is important. Yeah. You can write. A particle has initial velocity. A particle has initial velocity. A particle has initial velocity. A particle has initial velocity u naught. A particle has initial velocity u naught and an acceleration of. A particle has initial velocity u naught. A particle has initial velocity u naught and acceleration of a equal to bt square. A particle has initial velocity of u naught and acceleration of a equal to bt square. Find its final velocity. Find its final velocity after any time t. Find its final velocity after any time t. Also find its final velocity after any time t. Also find its displacement. Also find its displacement in time t. Also find its displacement in time t. Both questions has been asked. PYQ, need PYQ only. Final velocity after time t and displacement in time t. These 2 times integration you have to do. First integration to get velocity, second integration to get displacement. Empty sure given first answer correct. Bhargav first answer correct. बहुत बढ़िया. Sudeshna also given first answer correct. बहुत बढ़िया. योगी वर्धन सेकेंड आंसर थोड़ा सा देखो. प्रोजेक्ट 1 गिवन 2 बोथ आंसर्स. बहुत बढ़िया. प्रोजेक्ट 1 वेरी गुड. empty show displacement wrong undi. U naught will also now integrate, so it will come. First one correct. Tanuj correct. Tanuj Kumar correct. M treasure wrong displacement. Be careful. Yogi Vardhan displacement wrong. Sunita first one answer correct. जल्दी से कर दो भाई, आई डोंट हैव मोर टाइम. हाँ भार्गव गोपी सेटी गिविंग. भार्गव इंटीग्रेशन सही से करो. हाँ ओके, हाँ दैट्स वाई एम ट्रेजर यू आर गेटिंग रॉन्ग आंसर. सुदेशना करेक्ट. So I think everyone will get, no problem, no problem, no problem. Yeah, we'll get, sir, we can do, no problem. Yeah, but actually students struggle here. That's why I told you separately. चलो, most of the people are getting. एक बार देखो पैटर्न समझो, पैटर्न. सर, is it needed to remember all this thing? Nothing required to remember. Nothing, sir. क्या मुझे ये सब याद रखना? नहीं. Just you have to understand the point. For example, if I have to solve, I will not use this formula. I will simply say, okay, in the question, what is given? In the question, they have given us acceleration. See the pattern, bhai. No need to remember this integration. These are not any formula. Just to explain you concept, I have taken these values. Otherwise, I will simply say, sir, you have given me acceleration. You are talking about velocity. I know acceleration. dv by dt. Pattern follow karo. That is, sir, bt square. Just put the value of acceleration. So dv will become bt square dt. Integrate both sides. Initial time 0. At that time, initial velocity u naught. Simultaneously, limits has to be placed. This side is a function of v. This side is a function of time. So simultaneously, you have to put, when time 0, velocity u naught. When time t, final velocity v, which they are asking. Now from here, if you integrate dv, you will get v limit u naught to v. This integration will become bt cube by 3. This will become bt cube by 3 limit 0 to t. Now from here you can write v minus u naught. V minus u naught will be coming as bt cube by 3. Means final velocity after time t will become u naught plus bt cube by 3. This is the answer for first one. Those who remember that velocity, those who remember if you integrate acceleration, velocity will come, they will get this answer, which is wrong. Some people remember, na, if you integrate acceleration, velocity will come. If you integrate acceleration, velocity will come. They will get this answer, which is wrong, because initial velocity is not 0. So is the answer. Now once you got velocity, second question was displacement. So first write the value of velocity, u naught plus bt cube by 3. Now you want displacement, na sir. You want displacement, na, means I can write velocity. When you want displacement, sir, you want displacement, na, I can write velocity dx by dt. Same process. No need to remember anything. You have to follow the process. So this is b by 3 into t cube. Now again same thing, cross multiply kar do bhai. So from here our dx will become u naught plus b by 3 t cube dt. Now integrate both sides. Time 0, position x1 not given, we are assuming x1. Time t, final position x2. Now if you integrate, just now you have done, this will give you x2 minus x1. Now when you integrate, u naught is constant, fixed value. So I told you c integration will be cx. Here you are integrating with respect to time. So u naught integration will become u naught into t plus b by 3 will remain as it is. T cube integration will become t to the power 4 by 4. Limit 0 to t. Now we'll put, and this is known as displacement. If they ask you final position, then you have to calculate x2. But we know, so this is displacement. So displacement will become, if you put limits, you'll get u naught t plus, this will become b by 12 t to the power 4. कुछ समझे क्या बच्चों? कुछ समझे क्या? Are you getting idea? These are not any formula which I discussed. कुछ आइडिया आया? This is the pattern to solve. This is the pattern to solve this type of situation. This is the pattern to solve this type of situation. I will give you one more question. Come on. एक और क्वेश्चन बना लो. पैटर्न समझना होगा. What is the meaning of limits? What is the meaning of all these things? You can do one more question. You write. A particle has variable acceleration of a particle has variable acceleration of a equal to 4t. A particle has variable acceleration of a equal to 4t at t equal to 2 seconds. At t equal to 2 seconds, its velocity is found to be, at t equal to 2 seconds, its velocity is found to be 10 meter per second. At t equal to 2 seconds, its velocity is found to be 10 meter per second. Find its velocity at t equal to 4 seconds. Find its velocity at t equal to 4 seconds. If you are able to do, that means you have understood limits, integration, all these things. Complete use of limits of everything will come, whatever I have told. Yogi Vardhan has given some answer. I can also not calculate orally. I also have to do the process. So I don't know the answer. Chatu also saying same answer. Okay, Chatu ready. Sudeshna also saying same answer. 34 seems to be correct. कुछ नहीं करना है, कोई फॉर्मूला कुछ नहीं सर. एक्सेलरेशन दिया है ना, I know एक्सेलरेशन. dv by dt, that will be 4t. dv will become sir 4t dt. Integrate both sides. T initial time 2 seconds. At that time, what is this? Time is the function of time. This is the value. This is the side function of v. Means simultaneously you have to put the limit. T here, t equal to 2 seconds. What is initial velocity given? 10. Final time 4 seconds. Final velocity we have to find, sir. Now from here, if you integrate both sides, dv integration will become v. Limit 10 to v. This integration, 40 integration will become 4t square by 2. Limit 2 to 4. Yeah, I feel now your answers are correct. No problem. Now if you put the limits, what will happen? If you put the limits, what will happen? Left side it will become v minus 10. Here if you put the limit, these 2 you can cancel. Such situation you can always bring 2 out of box, no problem. Yeah, or if you want you can put, no problem. So when you put upper limit, it will become 2 into 4 square 16 minus, when you put the upper limit, it will become 2 into 2 square, that is 4. So this will become v minus 10 will be equal to 32. 2 into 16, 32 minus 8. हाँ, बहुत बढ़िया, very good. So v minus 10 will be 24. V will be equal to 34. Means 4 second v will be coming as 34 meter per. बहुत बढ़िया, very good. Very good. Means you have understood how to use the limits of integration and do all this integration. Is it okay, bhai? Is it okay? कुछ समझे क्या? No problem, no problem. Yeah, okay, easy, sir. But we have to be careful. No problem, no problem. Yeah. Acha, why I am not using equation? They are asking us final velocity in all this situation now. Can I use equation of motion? We already know time given, initial velocity given. Can I use first equation of motion to get final velocity? V equal to u plus at. Can I use? Can I use? Here velocity they ask, here also velocity and displacement they ask, acceleration given. Can I use equation of motion in these questions? No, equation of motions also are derived from here only. Their acceleration is constant. We take acceleration out of integration. So here you cannot use equation of motion because equation of motion is derived by assuming acceleration to be constant. That's why equation of motion work only when acceleration is constant. That's why we cannot use equation of motion in any of this question because acceleration is a variable. So we'll start with equation of motion in our next class. For today we will end here only. Tata bye bye. अच्छे से पढ़ाई करो भाई. डॉक्टर बनना है. You see, 9 years back, student messaged to 2017. 2017, yeah. Today I will ask some OMR came, so they were busy in all those things, yeah. 2017 batch student. Now this is 2016, 2026, 9 years gap. And so proudly said, sir, I'm doing MD, not only MBBS, I'm doing MD. That feeling you have to bring inside you. Always remember, your parents can do everything for you. Your parents can do everything for you. They can give you money, they can wake up entire night, 10 days they will not eat, they can do everything for you. Why? Because they have feeling for you. Same thing, you must have feeling to become MBBS doctor. Then only you can do everything for it. Some days you will not even sleep also, you don't bother about it. Always remember, our parents can do everything for us because they are feeling for us. That feeling you also have to develop inside yourself. If that feeling is there, no, at any cost, mujhe banna hai MBBS. If that feeling is there, then only you'll be able to crack it. Otherwise, superficially, banna, nahi banna doesn't work. Feeling should be there. So try to develop that feeling. Coming few days, develop that feeling. And once you develop that feeling, no distraction, no time pass. I remember when I was preparing for my IIT exam, my brother marriage was there. I did not went for my own brother marriage because IIT exam was there. So that feeling, commitment should be there. That feeling you have to develop. So develop that feeling and work and become doctor. Tata, bye bye, take care. Homework I will ask them to upload. Bye bye bye.